Just gonna be a short video, but TikTok is being banned. Well, it isn't yet, but the the Chinese company ByteDance is gonna probably get banned soon. I don't know, but yeah, TikTok is getting banned. In recent months, lawmakers in the United States, Europe, and Canada have escalated efforts to restrict access to TikTok, the massively popular short-form video app that is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance. Citing security threats, the White House told federal agents on February 27th that they had 30 days to delete the app from government devices. A growing number of other countries and government bodies, including Britain and its Parliament, Canada, the executive arm of the EU, aka European Union, France, and New Zealand Parliament have also recently banned the app from official devices. On March 1st, a House committee backed an even more extreme steps, voting to advance legislation or whatever. Crap, I don't want to take a survey. Shut up. Voting to advance legislation that would allow President Biden to ban TikTok from all devices nationwide. On March 23rd, the TikTok's chief executive Shou Chew was grilled about the app's relationship to its parent company and Chinese potential influence over the platform in roughly 5 hours of testimony. Bro, I'm so tired after this. After this, I'm gonna go to bed, bro. I'm so tired. Before the House Energy and Commerce Committee, here's why the pressure has been ratcheted up on TikTok, which has said that it is used by more than 100 million Americans. It all comes down to China. Wait, why are governments banning TikTok? It all comes down to China. Lawmakers and regulators in the West have increasingly expressed concern that TikTok and its parent company, ByteDance, which owns a lot of games and like stuff. It's like $1 billion company, I'm pretty sure ByteDance is. May put sensitive user data like location information into the hands of the Chinese government. They have pointed to laws that allow the Chinese government to secretly demand data from Chinese companies and citizens for intelligent gatherings operations. They are also worried that China could use TikTok's content recommendation for misinformation. TikTok has long denied such allegations has tried to distance itself from ByteDance. Have any companies banned TikTok? India banned the platform in mid-2020, costing ByteDance one of its biggest markets as the government cracked down on 59 Chinese-owned apps, claiming that they were secretly transmitting users' data to servers outside India. What's happening with bans in the United States? Since November, more than 24 states have banned TikTok on government-issued devices, and many colleges, like the University of Texas at Austin, Auburn University, and Boise State University, have blocked it from campus Wi-Fi networks. The app has already been banned for 3 years on United States government devices used by the Army, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, and the Coast Guard, but the bans typically don't extend to personal devices, and students often just switch to cellular data to use the app. Is Congress trying to ban TikTok? Some members would like to. In early March, the House Foreign Affairs Committee voted to approve a bill that could grant a president the authority to ban the platform internally. Courts previously stopped a Trump administration effort to do this. In January, Republican Senator Josh Hawley, I don't know, of Missouri introduced a bill to ban TikTok for all Americans after pushing for a measure which passed in December as part of a speeding package that banned TikTok on all devices issued by the federal government. A separate bipartisan bill introduced in December also sought to ban TikTok and target similar social media companies from countries like Russia and Iran. What is the Biden administration doing? TikTok said recently that the Biden administration wants its Chinese ownership to sell the app or face a possible ban. The administration has been largely quiet through the White House recently pointed to an ongoing review in response to questions about TikTok. TikTok has been years-long confidential talks with the administrators review panel, the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, or CFIUS, to address questions about TikTok and ByteDance's relationship with the Chinese government and the handling of user data. TikTok said that in August it submitted a 90-page proposal detailing how it planned to operate in the United States while addressing national security concerns. On March 23rd, a spokeswoman for China's Commerce Ministry said China would, quote-unquote, firmly oppose the sale of the app. The Justice Department has also been investigating TikTok's surveillance of American journalists, according to 3 people familiar with the matter. ByteDance said in December that its employees had inappropriately obtained the data to 2 U.S. TikTok users who were reporters and a few of their associates. Can the government ban an app? Most of the existing TikTok bans have been implemented at governments and universities that have the power to keep an app off their devices or networks. Holy crap, there's so much more. Alright, I'm going to read it all. Alright, boys. A broader government-imposed ban that stops Americans from using an app that allows them to share their views and art could face legal challenges on First Amendment grounds, said Caitlin Chin, a fellow at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. After all, large numbers of Americans, including elected officials and major news organizations like the New York Times and the Washington Post, now produce videos on TikTok and quote-unquote in democratic governments. The government said can't just ban free speech or expression without very strong and tailored grounds to do so, and it's just not clear that we have that yet, said Ms. Chin. What if I already have TikTok on my phone when a ban is issued? These are just the Q&As or Q&As. The exact mechanism for banning an app on privately owned phones is unclear. Ms. Chen said that the United States could block TikTok from selling advertisements or making updates to its systems, essentially making it non-functional. Yeah. Apple and other companies that operate app stores do block downloads of apps that no longer work. They also ban apps that carry inappropriate or illegal content, said Jason Kapos, a professor at the New York University Tandon School of Engineering. They also have the ability to remove apps installed on a user's phone. That usually doesn't happen, he said. Determined users might also be able to fight a ban by refusing to update their phones, which is a bad idea, Professor Kapos said. What has TikTok's response been? TikTok has referred to the bans as quote-unquote political theater and criticized lawmakers for attempting to censor Americans. The swiftest and most thorough way to address any national security concerns about TikTok is for CFIUS to adapt the proposed agreement that we worked with them for nearly 2 years. Brooke Oberwetter, a spokeswoman for TikTok, said in a statement. Separately, TikTok has been trying to win allies, recently making an uncharacteristic push in Washington to meet with influential think tanks, public interest groups, and lawmakers to promote the plan it submitted to the government. How are TikTok's privacy and security issues different from Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter? Chinese ownership seems to be the main issue. Critics of the efforts to ban the platform have pointed out that all social media networks engage in a rampant collection of their users' data. Fight for the Future, a nonprofit digital rights group, recently waged a hashtag Don't Ban TikTok campaign with the goal of redirecting lawmakers' attention to TikTok to creating data and privacy laws that would apply to all big tech companies. The general consensus from the primary community, the privacy community, is that TikTok collects a lot of data, but it's not out of the step with the amount of data collected by other apps, said Robin Kaplan, a senior researcher at Data and Security Research Institute. Who else opposes a ban? The American Civil Liberty Union sent a letter in late February to the House Foreign Affairs Committee to protest its bill, saying that the legislation would violate Americans' First Amendment rights. Of course, millions of Americans, digital creators, and marketers would hate to see the platform go away. Blocking a popular app could create a backlash among young people. What can I do right now to protect my data if I use TikTok? To protect your privacy on TikTok, you could employ the same practices used to protect yourself on other social media platforms. That includes not giving apps permission to access your location or contacts. You can also watch TikTok videos without opening an account. What are other approaches besides a ban? The administration could approve TikTok's plan for operating in the United States. There is also a chance that lawmakers would force ByteDance to sell TikTok to an American company, which almost happened in 2020. Holy crap, I read all this. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I love you all. Mwah.